Welcome back to another episode of Let's Roll Out, guys. First of all, thank you for choosing me here today. We come to you on a bright, sunshiny day from the outskirts of Toronto, and I want to thank you for your time, first of all. My name is Elton Felix. I appreciate you. You've chosen to join us because you want to see something that's different today, and that is the 2019 Alfa Romeo Stelvio, in a sector that is dominated by Mercedes, BMWs, Audi. Are you sacrificing anything by choosing a Stelvio? Today we intend to find out just that. Thanks for your time. Let's go see. Today's show has been brought to you by Alfa Romeo Maserati of Toronto. When Alfa Romeo decided to come back to North America, they know they had to do something that makes a statement, to grab your attention, to pull you in, to make you want to take a second look at the company. They created the Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio. Now, that car has gone on to beat the mighty M3. There's so many car companies that have been trying to do that for years, and Alfa came out of the block and did that. Now the Alfa Romeo Stelvio is built on the same platform. And if you are coming into a hot segment such as this in the SUV market, you need to do something pretty good as well. So they've created a design that captures you, that is unique from the front to the side. When you look at it, it draws your attention and it makes you wonder. The front is aggressive and it has the unique appearance no matter where you look at it. When it comes to the inside now, you have a very simple design, I would say. But what catches you is the steering wheel. You see, for me, I love it because it reminds me of my favorite car, which is the Ferrari F12. It has these huge paddle shifters behind the wheel. They're mounted to the column instead of the steering wheel, just like a Ferrari. It has the start-stop button on the steering wheel as well. So a little bit of a hint to make me smile. I don't know about you guys, but for me, these little things that make a difference. Now, the steering wheel itself is a little bit thin for my liking, but for many, they might like it and don't see a difference. But the interior of the car, it has a very, some may say simple, but yet elegant. The separation that's created with the aluminum trim that flows around the vehicle helps to give it an elegant feel inside. Now, even though there may not be soft materials on the top, I have to be realistic with you. How many times do you walk around pressing on the top of your dash to say, oh yeah, it's soft? You get in, you be driving, you forget that it's there. You're just happy to know that it does the job that it's ought to. And it's gonna stand up to time. In the instrumentation, there are two gauges. You have your tachometer and you have your speedometer to the right. In the center of it, you have an LCD screen to give you all the necessary information as you go through your different menu options. The ride quality is very relaxing. See, you have 3 different modes for the transmission, which is an 8-speed transmission in this SUV. It is the advanced efficient, the natural, and the dynamic. The Alfa Romeo Stelvio comes with a 2-liter turbocharged motor up front. And from it you get an estimated 8.3 liters for every 100 kilometers on the highway and 10.8 in the city. See, because of that fluidity in design, it helps to cut through the air and make it very fuel efficient. But while this SUV is very efficient, it is also the class leader for power. When compared to the BMW or the Audi, the Alfa Romeo Stelvio comes in at a healthy 280 horsepower from its 4 cylinders. For the BMW, it is 248, and for the Audi it's 252. So right there again, Alfa choose to make its presence felt. The torque is also really amazing in this, because you have 306 foot-pounds compared to that of the Audi, which is 272, and the BMW at 258. The Alfa Romeo is also lighter than both of them. So you'll have the fuel efficiency that you want, you have the class-leading power, you have the comfortable ride on the inside. So what's left is for you to find out how sporty or how dynamic the Alfa Romeo can be. For us here on Let's Roll Out, we like to get that side of things, because if you were competing in this segment, you have to do everything well, I would say. So let's take it into the back roads and see what this Alfa Romeo is capable of. The Alfa is capable of towing up to 3,000 pounds. It has an all-wheel drive system with a rear wheel bias too as well. So you have everything to make for an extremely sporty SUV. Of course, in this situation, we would like to be in dynamic mode. Natural gives you a nice blue screen, but of course, dynamic, like every other automaker, it turns red. You have the option to slip your gear shift to the left side, and that will give you the opportunity now to shift your gears yourself. The nice thing about it is that it holds the gears for you. Now, you can see the difference in the SUV right away, because now it tightens up. The responsiveness, just like every other automaker, becomes a lot sharper. The cornering abilities is really good. And now you start to feel how dynamic the car is, how agile this SUV is. A rear wheel bias all-wheel drive system, and that's what gives it that real playfulness, that push around the corner. See, like we're here right now, and the front wheel just bites in. You get a nice hum coming back through the cabin, and you get that acceleration. You see, this Alfa Romeo will do 0 to 100 kilometers in 5.7 seconds. Now, that is also better than the BMW and the Audi, which both do it in 6.3. So you have more speed, you have more dynamics with the rear wheel bias all-wheel drive system, and you have a vehicle that propels down the road so well. Now, of course, we always want to test that speed, or that 0 to 100 kilometer time. It's all about the fun nature for the Alfa. Let's go. The gear shifts are aggressive, and it feels absolutely so nice. Wow. I can tell you that 100 kilometers come to you at a really, really fast speed, but it is still so compliant. It is still so buttoned down. It felt as though it sinks down on its back wheels, and it just propels you forward. The gear shifts are aggressive. Nice, man. I like this thing. Whew. The brakes are strong too as well. Now, I must say that when compared to the BMW seems to have a little bit more bite, and it bites sooner. The Audi as well, you had to go deeper into the brakes in order to get that reaction that you would like. So this is more closer to the Audi than the BMW. But where dynamics is concerned, the Alfa Romeo has it. So it has cargo capacity, which is the same as the BMW. You have 19 cubic feet of space with the seats up. Fold them down, you have 57. The Audi has 22 with the seats up and 55 with the seats down. So it falls perfectly in between. So it's doing everything well. The Alfa Romeo Stelvio Sport has all that you would want in a sporty SUV, and it does it so well. I am absolutely so pleased with this thing. The 2019 Alfa Romeo Stelvio. If you are considering an SUV, absolutely do not pass this, the Alfa Romeo. It has the cargo capacity to match the rest. It has the performance to beat the rest. It has the comfort and the difference that sets you apart. So if you appreciate these things, the Alfa Romeo's got you covered. But now, while it was fantastic to drive, it's extremely relaxing, we did find some issues with it. Now, the pillars on the sides at the front, we thought they were quite huge. It created some serious blind spots there. And also on the highway, we had a little bit of a wind noise from it as well. But this can simply be remedied by turning the stereo on, and that just disappears. You can upgrade to the Harbor Kardon sound system for pristine sound in here. Now in the back, if you are anywhere close to 5'8" or 6 foot, the center seat will be absolutely so uncomfortable. When compared to the BMW or the Audi, they beat the Alfa Romeo in that point. Now also through the back windows, it was quite small. But for most SUVs of today with the headrest, they're all small the same way. But these are some of the things we found. And if you are interested in this, the Alfa, please go down and see Sergio, the manager for Alfa Romeo Toronto. Now, if you have enjoyed your time with us, do remember to give us a thumbs up. It is springtime once again, and we're gonna be bringing you a show on a weekly basis. Thank you for your time, guys. If you have not joined us, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, and let's roll out. Thanks for your time, guys.